decided to start a YouTube channel. And the only thing stopping you is coming up with a good name, so much so that you panic and end up typing some sort of generic waffle. And then, once you've done all of that, and here's the real kick in the teeth, somebody's already gone and claimed it. That's hilarious. Now, far from criticising Generic Waffle's channel name, I actually love it. I said so dozens of times when they showed up on a live stream, so I want you all to do me a quick favour. Instead of a code word that I usually leave until the end of a video, when you've got a chance, go over to one of Generic Waffle's videos and post in the comments, best YouTube channel name ever. Because to this day, I'm holding on to that statement. I'm Rob, by the way. Welcome back to VidIQ, educating you on your YouTube journey. And today's lesson is how to pick the right YouTube channel name. By the way, don't worry if you have already picked a YouTube channel name. It's easy to change from the customization screen in the YouTube studio. Just be aware that if you do have a verification checkmark against your channel name, you will lose it if you change it. But I reckon, and this is just a hunch, this is something that you can worry about another day. Today's concern is your channel name, how you're going to create something that's memorable and rolls off the tongue, such as Casey Neistat, Mr. Beast, PewDiePie, MKBHD, Phil DeFranco, VidIQ, and of course, Generic Waffle. So to do this, we're going to split picking your channel name into two sections. First of all, the must-haves, and then the things to consider. Let's start with the must-haves. This first one's more of a things your channel name must not do, but it's all common sense really. Your channel name must follow community guidelines, so make sure you check them out before you name your channel something really inappropriate. Another must should be having a relatively short channel name. Let me ask you this, and I'm sure somebody's going to prove me wrong in the comments below, but can you instantly think of any channel names that are longer than 5 syllables? You know, when I reel off Mr. Beast and PewDiePie and VidIQ and Generic Waffle, all of those are relatively short and snappy, easy to remember. If you're looking for recommendations here, I would say ideally no more than 30 characters at a max 40 characters, because the longer the channel name is, the more difficult it is to spell. You just want to make it as easy as possible for people to search for you, right? So creating channels with tricky words to spell or awkward words to type out because you've replaced some of the letters with numbers, it just makes you a little less accessible on YouTube. If you look at the most subscribed to channels on YouTube, their names all have things in common. They're short, not many syllables, easy to spell, and therefore easy to remember, and no numbers. So this one's for you, Fortnite Pro, or what is it, 8677. Really consider whether or not your gaming handle works as a YouTube channel name. Also, ideally, your channel must be unique. First of all, you shouldn't try and impersonate someone else because A, that's against YouTube community guidelines, and B, what's the end goal of doing this other than to mislead viewers? Also, if a channel of the same name already exists on YouTube, it's highly likely they've already claimed the custom URL. But as a fun bit of trivia, type in youtube.com/MrBeast and see what you find. In summary, these are all of the things that go into a good channel name for all creators. But now let's look at some of the things to consider depending on what type of channel you are. And let's start with Excellent Dude. Do you have any idea what this channel is about? No? What about now? And how about now? Ah, Excellent Dude. I get it now. That's pretty cute, is that? One of the goals of your channel, be it through the banner, name, thumbnails, should be to let the viewer know as quickly as possible whether or not they are in the right place. And quite frankly, this is one of the best small channel examples I have ever seen. And so with that in mind, consider whether or not your channel name should be related in some way to your video topic. I use Excellent Dude as an example because we audited their channel on a live stream about a year ago, but I still remember their channel name because it's so unique and so memorable. And if you want a big channel example of this, look no further than Charisma on Command. You know instantly and instinctively that this channel is going to help me improve my self-confidence. I also have another example to show you, but fair warning, this does actually break one of the channel name rules that I mentioned earlier on. It's got a number in it. 5 Minute Crafts. It rolls the channel name and value proposition all into one. Yes, there is a number in the channel name, but it's used very intentionally. Or at least it was. When was the last time the channel actually made a video under 5 minutes? Now, having said all of this, there is the complete opposite approach to choosing a channel name, which is just as valid. And the question to you is, What is the long-term goal of your channel? If you want to build a channel, a community, a business around yourself, then it might be wiser to use your name rather than a video topic related channel name. Phil DeFranco as an example, or indeed a persona such as Mr. Beast or PewDiePie. Marques Brownlee, or MKBHD, is one such creator who's wrestled with this question for over a decade. There isn't necessarily a right or wrong approach, it's more to do with how you would like to be known and how you intend to market yourself as a brand. Also, side note, YouTube in 2010, just awesome. More things to consider are what are the channel names of those creating similar content to you? Are they more descriptive, more entertaining? Are they personal names, brands, personas? Which style do you prefer? Another way to think about this is
So I'm snapping one.
What words could you use in your channel name that relate to the people who are going to be watching your content? I took Apple as the keyword example and looked at how channels both big and small represent themselves. Some try to cover everything Apple, others focus on the art of the company. iPhone education, the inside track, news and updates. Every channel has an agenda, even the anarchists. When I think about this, I do come back to the Charisma on Command channel name example. It's the perfect blend of explaining what the viewer is looking for and how this channel will empower the viewer to reach that goal. With all that in mind, you might want to try this exercise. First of all, write down some of the words that you are going to associate yourself within your video topic. Next, write down a list of words that emphasize what you intend to do on the channel. Be it the biggest, the fastest, the most powerful, and then just have a play around with those words. Mix them together and see what you come up with. I'm not saying that you'll definitely come out of this with a channel name, but you may have a better idea of how you're messaging your content to your target audience. So consider all of these things when you're picking your channel name. If you are brand new to YouTube, this is how you start your channel. And that's enough generic waffle from me for one video. Bye!